How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back using Fireball into Rocketloons in Legends, and right before we begin, I want to quickly announce that there will be a giveaway in this video of the summer scenery. All you guys have to do is leave a like and leave a comment down below in order to enter the giveaway, and I'll announce the winner in a couple of days' time. But yeah, as you can see, I'm currently sitting number 3 global with quite a lot of defenses remaining, but I was resetting at around top 200 yesterday. Yeah, as you can see, I've gone up 237 spots, meaning I was resetting at 240. And yeah, as I said, quite a few defenses remaining still. But I've been using this old, quote unquote, old version of the Fireball Rockloons. Obviously, I upgraded the Druid and the Rockloon itself. And yeah, I've definitely noticed a difference when it comes to the ease of getting triples with this army. Now, I haven't actually incorporated the ice block into this army composition, mainly because all the friendly challenges are locked and I'm not able to experiment. So yeah, I just decided to go in with the old and tested army that I've always been using. But I will be sure to test this ice block out in the future, in the next video at least, and yeah, see if I can actually make it work. Alright, so it's this double rage base. And looking at the fire spitters, I could approach it from this monolith side. Now it is going to be a little bit tricky because of the NATO that is in this compartment, and also a lot of damage. Obviously, you're going into double X-bow plus all the other stuff. But if I'm able to manage all the damage here, it should be okay. So I'm gonna rage kind of early, and also I'm gonna freeze right here. Add a couple of Rocketloons, hopefully to distract this mono. And I'm aiming to fireball the builder hut. That's the goal for this fireball. Now let's see, do I need to... I probably won't need to... Oh man, okay. That's kind of an annoying Tesla farm. So we'll do... let's see, 1, 2... 1, 2, I guess, right? Would it take 2? Or just 1? Go for 2, just to be safe. And we'll take out the entire core, and then have the warden go to the top side. And hero dive from this corner, right here, where I send the wall breaker. I think that should be okay. Let's do a couple of minions that side, and send in the heroes. Do a little funnel here. Siege barracks on the right side. Looking at the warden, he's okay, but he's gonna need a little bit of assistance in a second. Whether I was a bit late with the headhunter, so we're just gonna invest a freeze for that for the royal champion, and trying to wall break this town hall compartment. Now, did I get it in time? Yes, I did. So pop the ability of the queen. Do I have to rage or invis the warden? Nope. Okay, nice. And yeah, actually able to spike the RC on this one. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So it's this double rage base, and could fireball the multi-arch tower to get the CC, which would be quite nice actually. Or what I also can do is fireball this multi-arch tower, side the mono, and get the mono, and pretty much the entire rage compartment. So there's two options here, and I've done both, and both have worked pretty well. Just gonna go for the CC in this one, I think. Now, I have to kind of try to avoid the pulling the CC, so that's why, again, I'm starting kind of on the farther side from the CC. As you can see, it's a little bit offset by one tile, so in my opinion, nice to start on this side, just because of that. And I'm gonna have to freeze shortly because of the jelly duration. I'm gonna freeze right here. And I'm just gonna fireball, like so. Give my jelly a little bit of time so that it does not, you know, start going into the base. My jelly expired while that freeze lasted, and I'm gonna funnel this side, so have the warden go towards that scatter shot. Should be fairly simple warden charge at that point, and just can fully focus on the the hero dive. So we're gonna do this, add a few Rocketloons, why not? We just snipe this out, trigger the Giga Bomb as well. Let's try to wall break into that compartment. And waiting for the druids. I should try to delay them a little bit, I guess. I'll do that now. Rage the king and the queen. Okay. Actually freeze that. Pop the king ability. Actually trigger that other rage. Let's pull the warden a little bit farther away from the heroes because they're getting a little bit close. Not that it would actually matter, to be honest, because this base is, you know, pretty cooked at this point. Just invising the queens, trying to swag the RC, and yeah, GG's. Right, we get this dude. Okay, fire spirit is pointing outward, which makes it a little bit tough to warden charge, but if I fireball potentially this scatter shot, I get this fire spitter plus a large chunk of that compartment, that rage compartment. So I might actually warden charge from the bottom side. I think that would not be a terrible idea. Let's do that. I don't really want to rage here because there aren't so many defenses in this area. Okay, there is a Tesla farm there, so have to watch out for that. I guess I do have to rage. Okay, he actually steps to the right, which is quite nice because he's gonna go for the wizard tower. Is he? Should go to the wizard tower at least. Right, so let's see. One should be enough. We'll just do one invis fireball just like so. Actually, it would be nice if he went to the right. Okay, he's going to the right because yeah, the mono is not very fun to deal with, especially with the minion prince in the same area. So him going to the right is a little bit better, I think. But there's going to be a CC that I'm going to have to deal with shortly, so I have to pay attention to that. And also this mono. That king ability gets forced a little bit early. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, let's see. Pop the queen ability. Freeze that. Okay, it does not have a furnace in the CC, so that's nice. I'm gonna send the RC to help out the queen, I think. She kind of needs a little bit of help in that compartment because she can't access it. Still have enough time. You just have to stay a little bit patient here. Let's send in the 2 headhunters for the king. And let's send in the goblins to distract. I have two of these invis spells, so I'm going to use that on the RC. And yeah, GG's. So another double rage seems to be a very meta base type. Double rage bases. Where can I fireball? There's quite a bit of flinger value on this top side. It's a pretty tough one. I mean, I get decent fireball value, but not, you know, anything absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna go for the Rage Tower, I guess. Now the Warden is gonna probably step into quite a bit of damage soon. So I will Rage him as soon as he steps for that Ricochet. Risky. Very risky. I should have just simply frozen the RC, honestly. That was a bit too close. Let's quake that out. And, I mean, having him go to the right or to the top side would actually be a little bit better, I think. He can stay out of this mono range. And he will also not draw out the CC. So that's really nice. I managed to make that happen. So I'm gonna freeze that. Do I need to freeze it? I don't need to freeze it. Okay, nice. So let's start the heroes at this point. Snipe that out. Add the siege barracks. Do a Coco Rocketloon, just to check for leaking air mines and stuff. Do this. And, okay, 1 minute 20, so we have to be mindful of the time. Did get a wall break into that compartment, which is quite nice. Pop the ability and add the 2 druids for the queen. Snipe out this. Okay. See what else we need to use the spells on. Let's freeze the queen right there. And I raged my own queen up. We can invis her as well as she leaves that rage. And let's send the RC on the back end, as we normally do. Keep the queen alive, why not? And we should be good to go on this one as well, as long as there's enough time. I have to be a little bit mindful of that. Let's send in the goblins to clean up. And, okay, the RC... Yeah, the RC cleans up the final buildings. We get this Rage-Invis core base. Yeah, usually I'm just gonna hit either one of the monos or one of the infernos or a mono. Or actually, this builder hut, 1, 2, 3. This builder hut gets the entire core as well, so you could go for that. But yeah, I guess the question is where this NATO is. I think it's at the bottom corner, but I could be wrong. So I kind of want to avoid that if possible, getting my warden pulled into the NATO and yeah, later into the core or into all the damage. So I'm gonna go in from this left side, and I'm just gonna freeze here. I'll take this out and I'll do a double invis fireball. Right. So. Very nice. Okay. Queen is not locked on to the warden, which is good. So I'm going to send in 3 Rocketloons. As you see, these Rocketloons actually do make a difference, because I think at level 11, they would not have actually taken that multi-arch tower, I don't think. But okay, actually the warden goes to the bottom, which is okay. Maybe it would have been a little bit better if he went to this side, but doesn't really affect the attack too much. Just gonna hero dive from here. And let's see, we're gonna freeze right over there for the warden. And I'm gonna pop the king ability kind of on this multi-arch tower, probably somewhere in that area. Do I need to rage the warden here? Not really. I'm gonna add the 2 druids. Okay, I do need to rage the warden, and I'll probably just invis him just in case as well. Pop the king. The warden might join the heroes, but that's okay. I think he got the value. So I'm gonna send the RC from this side, and deciding where to rage. I'll rage the RC. I don't think we need the rage on the queen. And yeah, GG's. So I did get to do one hard mode attack today, and yeah, as you see, this rage spell comp gets a boatload of value if you're able to hit the rage spell tower with a fireball. Now, as you'll see, I'm not using the Angry Jelly in this one because it's just not necessary. Using the Sneezy makes way more sense because I can just fireball from long range. And yeah, hit the fireball, very good. I brought 3 Earthquakes as well just to finish off the Ricochet Cannons, and also setting up a Flame Flinger at this top side. Very, very good value. Now, what I wanted to mention is that you could bring the Ice Block with the Sneezy. I think it's a really good spell combination with that particular pet. Not very applicable to Angry Jelly, I don't think, and I'll touch on that in the next video. I mean, it's very situational, at least in my opinion so far. But with the Sneezy, you can run it pretty consistently and, you know, have the warden pause at a certain point in order to throw the fireball. But yeah, as you see, I'm actually getting really good flinger value. And yeah, I'll test out the Sneezy and, you know, how you could use the Sneezy with the ice block in later videos. But for this one, yeah, getting really good flame flinger value, having the warden go down to the bottom side where the queen is, and just trying to push into this multi-inferno compartment with the king. And well, the plan is to hopefully have the king open up the compartment for the queen. Which, yeah, ends up happening. The queen gets access to the town hall, and yeah, at this point, I'm gonna pop the queen ability, and hopefully one of the queen clones actually goes to the town hall. And yeah, also an advantage of using the Sneezy in this case. Have a look. It's tanking for the queen. It's distracting her, so I'm not even investing a single spell into the warden. He just, you know, fights the queen separately, and that's it. And I probably could have swagged the RC on this one. Probably. Maybe, if I had enough time. But this was actually a tournament match, so I didn't want to take any chances, and yeah, we get a pretty convincing triple. So, double poison. Yeah, this one is... Yeah, okay, I remember how to attack this one. This one, I usually try to fireball... Yeah, this Inferno. Trying to remember if it's actually there on the original base. I think it is. Although this might be... Not exactly sure if this is tweaked or not. I usually try to fireball that Inferno tower and kind of set pathing for the warden. And also get the CC, obviously really good fireball value. Let's try to actually pull this poison tower. Oh man, this guy has trapped everything up. Okay. It's a little bit sketchy. I didn't get to pull that poison tower, but should be okay. Let's snipe that out. We're setting up a fireball here. And I don't wanna invest. Okay, so it should be double invis here. 1, 2 like this. Like so. Break that out. Let's snipe out this ricochet cannon. Try to force the warden to go. Actually, I cannot snipe that out. I did not. The fireball did not damage it, so yeah, we're just gonna do this. And yeah, the warden goes behind the fire spitter, which is exactly what you want. So again, kind of a chill warden charge. Nothing too much. I mean, there's gonna be this mono with the king, so you have to stay cautious of that. But for now, it's okay. You just do the heroes, focus on those. And as soon as that warden starts to approach that mono, I'm gonna rage him. And yep, do that. The warden might die here. I'm not. Yeah, the warden. I'm not gonna invest any more into the warden. I'm gonna let the RC take out this compartment, hopefully. Knock that out. And freeze here. Hopefully those Rocketloons can actually snipe out the monolith. It's looking pretty good. Headhunters for the king, and yeah, GG's. So this base, I've hit it many, many times at this point, and I just fireball the sweeper. That is... one of these sweepers is good. I start from this side just because it is a little bit farther away from the fan castle. Now, this guy has an air expo, so that's actually quite nice because I don't even have to invest a free spell into this warden charge. Just let that warden do his thing. And he's going to go to the multi-arch tower afterwards. Should take out the multi-arch tower, and then I can, you know, do a single invis fireball. That's kind of the plan for this one. So let's wait for that to go down, do a single invis and fireball just like so. I'm not sure why they added the new animation. Like, they took it away last season, or last update they took it away, but then they added it back, which is, I mean, kind of weird. I thought they took it away just because of the negative feedback that they got for it. Well, I saw a lot of people weren't necessarily pleased with the new animation, so I thought that's why they took it away, but apparently, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I should focus here on this warden. Let's just rage, why not? Still have 3 rage spells, so more than enough. We'll break for that elixir bank, whatever that is. And let's wall break again. Let's add the 2 druids. Why not? Have the king hopefully go into the town hall compartment, and then we're just going to pop his ability. I guess he's going to beat on a wall, so we're just going to pop it right now. Alright, very nice. And yeah, just waiting for the RC. I mean, probably could swag here as well. Let's see if we can swag. Invis the queen. Oh, okay, the warden is actually going... Warden is actually joining the giant, so I'm just going to add the RC.